The North Shore in Vancouver, BC. You know, it's one of those neighborhoods that don't get talked a lot about, but one should see what it's like on a weekend.
That's right. Let's take a look at it through the eyes of some locals.
It's a beautiful ride heading into West Vancouver from the number 1 highway. You'll see lots of tall trees and the beautiful skyline. This is what they call beautiful British Columbia.
We are heading to the Ambleside Artisan Farmers Market in West Vancouver. But before we get there, we will stop at Savory Island Pie Company. It's a renowned coffee bar you must stop at. You can get all sorts of delicious pastries, lattes, scones.
Don't have anything to do on a Sunday? Well, welcome to the West Vancouver Jazz Festival.
Working our way onto the seawall, you will pass the Canadian Railway. You may look out for some wildlife, like some cute birds along the way. The view is amazing, the ocean in the background. As we enter this market, it's a lot of fun to walk around and do some shopping of some local artisans, fashion, jewelry, home decor, and lots more. There's lots to see here from some very fine, talented local vendors.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to go like this. Now, if you're like me, you can only take shopping for so long. So why don't you come here, sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of some local artists. This concert stage is situated right at the edge of the beach, where you're also going to get spectacular views of the Lionsgate Bridge, which opened in 1938, officially known as the first Narrows Bridge, which connects Vancouver to North and West Vancouver. On this fine weekend night, the spirit is electric in this fine North Shore community.
It keeps me crying. You're treating me incomplete. You're here for a day, you're on the way.
And after a long day, why not end the night off with some great wine and even better company?
A new morning, a new adventure for these locals as we make our way into Deep Cove. is a beautiful place. It's one of those places you'll always want to go back to. However, I will warn you, parking is a bit of an issue. However, there are signs that will help guide you. Some of these parking places are in the neighborhoods, but it's a short walking distance to the city's core. Before we venture into Deep Cove, we'll make a stop at Cafe Orzo. We'll be stopping in here to grab some delicious breakfast. This place also serves great snacks as well as some local craft beer. Although Deep Cove is largely residential, its commercial core is 2 blocks of galleries, a local theater, along some quaint bistros, and many other shops. As we reach the end of Gallant Avenue, we stop here for a few minutes to admire the view. Unfortunately, on this day, we're unable to capture full mountain views due to British Columbia's wildfires and the smoke in the Lower Mainland. There's so much to do here, such as taking a dip, go canoeing, rent a kayak, or perhaps even explore some wildlife.
And after a perfect morning in Deep Cove, it's time to get our sweat on as we enter the Seymour Conservation Park, where we're going to be doing some bike riding. It's been said that being in the forest contributes to your happiness. Don't forget to take a deep breath in.
It's so much fun riding on these trails, and after a long, hot ride, it's time for us to make a stop and cool off. It's time to head home and wash up before going for some cocktails and some delicious dinner at one of our favorite restaurants in West Vancouver, an Italian restaurant called Carmelo's.
It's a perfect ending to a perfect weekend for these locals on the North Shore.